and assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rabia. I'd really like it if you commented, liked and subscribed down below. If you can hear anyone, that is my son. I've tried putting him to bed but he's not interested, so I'm going to have to film this video with him in the background. Now my hopes for this video is massive. I really hope this video is going to be one of the most helpful videos that I will do, and that is about breastfeeding. Now, breastfeeding is now really easy. I love it. It's so convenient, it's easy, it's incredible. However, in the early days, it was hard. So I'm going to be going through my tips for breastfeeding. I hope you enjoy it. The most important tip that I can give you is to eat and drink as much as you can. Now my appetite went completely after labour. I did not eat very well, and I think that really affected milk production. So I think it's so important to make sure that you're eating well. Force yourself to eat well and drink plenty of water. For me, I felt that fenugreek infused water really helped. Now the second tip is to do with milk production. Now, of course, generally speaking, as soon as you have a baby, you do produce something called colostrum. The nickname for that is liquid gold. That is to do with the colour, because it is like a little bit of a goldy creamy colour. But there are so many incredible antibodies in them, and it's so good for your baby. And that you're meant to feed your baby an hour after labour. But after that, I felt like it took a little while for my milk to come in. Generally it takes about 3 to 4 days. Because Amanullah was losing a little bit of weight, and they did tell me to express and top him up. So I definitely recommend the expressing part. So basically, once your baby has finished feeding from one side, express from that side as well, so your body thinks to produce more milk. Another way to help with milk production is to do as much skin to skin as you can. I believe skin to skin, it just helps the baby feel secure as well, so there's a lot of benefits for skin to skin. So another way that you can help with milk production is to actually massage the breast. So when my baby was on my breast, this was in the early days for about a month, and when my baby was on my breast, I used to massage it. Say this is my breast. I used to just massage it like this a little bit, and then using my thumb as well. So working from the top of the breast all the way down to the nipple, and I felt that really helped with milk production and getting things stimulated in the breast area to get the milk in. I will leave a link in the down bar to the website that really helped. It's kellymom.com. I'm not 100% sure what the actual website name is, but I will definitely leave it in the down bar because it was really helpful. And I will also leave a couple of other links or numbers that you can ring for help with breastfeeding. Now I guess this is another really important tip, and it's to get the latch right. Getting the latch right is really difficult because you as a mum are learning how to do it, as is your baby. It's not a case of your baby latching onto your breast and it knowing how to drink straight away. And it's not going to be a case of you as a mum knowing, as a first time mum anyway. There are a few factors that can affect a latch, so double check that your baby doesn't have a tongue tie. Mine does have a tongue tie, but it's not very severe, so I didn't get it snipped. So the biggest tip for the latch I can give you is make sure that the baby's mouth is as wide open as possible, and to make sure that the baby's head is tilted back, and you don't want to be supporting the head, you just want to be supporting the neck just right here. So it's wide mouth, head tilted back, and to bring the baby towards your breast. You want to find positions that are comfortable for you. There are so many positions out there. There's the standard cradle hold, which I find the easiest and most comfortable. There's a rugby hold, which really helped when I had a blocked milk duct. There's lying down position. There are so many, and I love the lying down position for bedtime. It's perfect. To help with knowing if the baby's latch is right, with the areola, so the dark part of your breast, the bottom of the areola needs to be covered by the baby's mouth. You can purchase nursing pillows. If you don't have a nursing pillows, you can use cushions or pillows to help prop your baby up and to get them in different positions. For the rugby hold, I found the nursing pillow to be the most helpful for that. And I think the rugby hold is good for if you've got twins as well. Now the next one is to do with your poor, sore breasts. You are very, very, very likely to get sore breasts. There are different levels of this soreness. You can be one of those lucky ones that just have sore breasts, or you can be one of those that have trauma to the nipple, or bleeding nipples. Everything is possible. By the way, my nipples used to look like raspberries, seriously. They were so pink and so cracked. They really looked like raspberries. When you have really sore nipples, you can use Lancino nipple cream. That is a great product, not just for sore nipples, but for so many other things. You have dry hands, dry face, dry whatever you have, just put some Lancino and it really helps. Even if babies have a sore bottom, Lancino nipple cream is really good for that. Your breasts will also feel very engorged sometimes, especially in the early days when your milk does come in. So to help relieve that, you just want to hand express a little bit as well. Don't over express, but just express a little bit to remove that hardness that you may feel. Now, you want to make sure that you're feeding out of both breasts. And a way that you can remember to do this is by using a hair bubble on one side, the side that you fed out on last, or the one that you're feeding on currently. Just put a hair bubble on that hand, and then next time when you're feeding, you can remember that, oh yeah, I fed from this side, so let me turn them around and feed them on the other side. And again, change your hair bubble around. I think that's really helpful. Right, your baby will have a preference. My baby preferred the left side, and because of that, I actually got a blocked milk duct, and it feels like a hard lump in your breast. So you just want to make sure that you really are feeding from both the breasts. Now, if you do have a blocked milk duct, you just want to keep that place warm. I really found putting a hot water bottle on there really helpful, and even going into showers and having soaks, they really help. And it feels like constant scratching. You just need to get your baby on that breast because it does help. Mine got better in 2 days, so yes, it is painful for those 2 days, but trust me, it does get better. I'll definitely recommend getting some good nursing bras as well. I will leave a link in the down bar to the nursing bras that I use. It's so comfortable for daytime and nighttime. I have got some from Marks and Spencer's, but for nighttime, they're just not very comfortable. So I'll leave a link in the down bar to the ones that I bought from Amazon. They're really good. Next tip is breastfeeding in public. Now, it is really daunting initially. So I had my baby on the 3rd of April, and the first time I had to breastfeed outside was on my birthday, 27th of April, and I just didn't know what to do. I walked into town, so there was no way I could get home and then feed him because he was absolutely hysterical. I actually ended up feeding my son in a H&M changing room. By the way, it is against the law to stop a woman breastfeeding in public, so just keep that in mind. And surprisingly, in my experience anyway, I don't actually get many stares when I do feed him outside in public. I fed him when I'm at a restaurant, I fed him at the park, so you can do it anywhere. If you are a little bit conscious of feeding them in public, then I'd really recommend Aiden and Anais' muslin cloths. You can get nursing covers as well, but the Aiden and Anais ones are massive muslin cloths. They're really good for other things as well, so I definitely recommend them. But you can just tie them around your neck, and then there's enough space at the front to just make sure that your baby is latched on, and you can just like cover yourself, cover your baby if you really want a cover. And my last tip is you can do it. Trust me, yes, even a man loves nodding. We can do it, can't we? Yes, we can. You really can breastfeed. It's hard for about 5 to 6 weeks and something just clicks, seriously. After that, it just gets so much easier. I remember the days when I was just like, do you know what, I can't do this. I was talking to my husband, I was like, I really can't do it. I just want to switch to formula. He was actually the one that said, no, do you know what, you can breastfeed, just do it. And I stuck to it, and I'm so glad that I have. At 9 months, it's so nice to just breastfeed. It's so easy. Just lift your topple dress up and whack them on. It's so easy. The bond that you get with your baby is incredible as well. Like, nobody else can feed them. And it's just really special. You know, when you are feeding them, it's really nice when they just look up at you and they smile. It's just like they're saying thank you. Those moments that you get are just so worth it. Oh, breastfeeding is honestly, it's a blessing. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope I helped some ladies, give you some decent tips on this video, and I will hopefully catch you guys next time. Bye!